So what I want to do is I want to actually create a query before I create the report, and this query will merge the customer details from the customers table into the orders details, with the link being the customer ID. And what this means is in your actual receipt, your main receipt, you actually will have the customer's name and address. And to do that, I'm going to click create query design. I'm going to add customers and I'm going to add orders, and I'm going to join the two tables with customer ID. So customer ID joined together will give me all the customers details. So if I go, first of all, I want the receipt number in the report, I want the customer ID, title, forename, surname, and then I'm going to have address, town, county, postcode, contact number, email. I don't need anything else in the report from that. So that's all the customer details. And then what I want is the staff ID, I want the date, I want the gross, I want the VAT, and I want the net. And this will be for each order. So if I run this query, I can see for an order of all the customer details, the order date, the gross, VAT, and the net. And I'm going to save this as QRY receipt. I'm now going to create a new report. So create report design, and for the report I'm going to have don't need it. I'm going to have a page header, and in there I'm going to put bind this report to the data source is going to be the query receipt. I spelled query wrong. Go and rename that. And again, go back, form design, or report design. My data source is going to be my query receipt. I'm going to have all my fields, so I'm going to put in receipt number, and I'm going to put the customer ID underneath. And again, then you can change all the labels, you can move the different fields around. I'm going to have the title, delete that label. I'm going to just have name, which will include the title, forename, and surname. So and surname, and I'm also going to have the address. Oh, didn't mean to delete that. Address 1. Just call this address, town, county, postcode. So I'll just put the address in, contact number, email, and I'm going to put the staff ID along the top. So receipt number, I'm going to move over to the top of the report. Date, and order date. And the gross VAT and net, and I'm going to put them in over here because I'm going to actually join them up, and they're going to actually sit at the bottom of the report when the report is created. Now if you're showing all the invoices, you might want to use what's called a force, and to do a force we click on detailed property, force new page after section. So if we go and view our report, you'll see then that it'll show each invoice as a report. And these will be individually. You print preview, you can see each report. So this is how your invoice is going to look in the actual report, and it's going to give the details, person's name and address. So the next video I'm going to show you then how to create the sub report and link that in. So each item will be listed from your order items query that you've already created, and all the details will be listed below the actual main report. So we're going to save this report. We're going to call it RPT receipt or invoice.